This city has stories, and so do we. It's not just a podcast, it's a movement. Real stories, real people, real purpose, real purpose. Pull up a seat, get comfortable. Let's talk purpose, pain, growth, and everything in between. From the heart of Atlanta to wherever you are, welcome to Stool Talk. Let's walk it out in purpose together. Today with us on Stool Talk, we're honored to have a special guest back for the second time. Here on Stool Talk, we walk on purpose, in our purpose. This athlete has definitely did that. She's definitely balled in purpose. She's definitely carrying herself like a great student athlete. It just shows her ability to be able to adjust on the court, in the classroom, and in life. She's killing it. And I'm so happy to talk to her again to see what she got going on and see and hear about the amazing season that she just had. Today we have with us the one, the only, the amazing Jaliyah Terry. How you doing today?
Good. Hey.
Yeah. So have you had a chance to sit back and take the school year in, take graduation in, take the basketball season in?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Every day it's like a new memory that pops up, whether it's school, basketball, life. Every day I'm like, dang, I cannot believe I graduated. Like, it's a shocker. And I do see it now. Everybody's like, high school is going to go by fast. It surely did.
Wow. Was it anything that you imagined, that you dreamed of, that you hoped for, that people even told you, like, this is how it's going to be? Has it been any of that?
Man, they're like, when you graduate, you just gonna be like, you don't want to grow up. You don't want to grow up. And I see it now. It's like, dang, it's getting real. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. I'm just like, damn, I'm really like a young adult.
Yeah. How has the family been embracing you, showing you love, support you? And how has your number one fan, your little brother, been?
They've really helped me a lot because, like I did say, like, dang, I'm always thinking about high school, but they're like, it's good. Like, you did a lot of great things while you were in high school, but now it's like college. So it's time for you to, do bigger and better things and start your career. So they've helped a lot mentally with all of that, being able to just like adjust. And, my brother, he's just like the little person I talk to or
Yeah.
whatever that kind of, brings me back to like being a little kid. So I appreciate him all the time.
Yeah. Let's start with the past season. What did it mean to you to win the state championship your senior year?
It meant a lot. I always say, like, even coming into high school, like, I have to win the state championship. I don't care if it's this year, next year. Like, I at least got to get one in before I graduate. And I'm thankful that I was able to do it my last year. It kind of meant a lot more going out with a bang.
Yeah, was it pressure that game? Take us through waking up that morning. Did it seem like a normal day? Did it seem like a normal game? Was you anxious? How was it? Take us through that.
So I woke up, any other game, just making sure I eat, make sure I'm getting my mind right, listen to my music, like make sure I'm ready. Like I was so like anxious. I was like, I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play. Like we had already played this team before. We actually had played them 3 times before. So like we also had to prepare like, okay, the stuff that we did, like the other games, we had to change it up a little bit. So, just thinking about that, thinking of our game plan our coach had came up with before. And I wasn't nervous at all because, like I said, we played the team before, but it's on a different level. It's state. Like teams change because they know that our team was super strong. They knew our pieces, and we just had to come out there and be different and give it our all. And that's what we did.
Yeah, definitely. Did you feel a level of I gotta do this for my team? They leaning on me. Was that kind of heavy, or how did you feel with that?
So at first it was kind of heavy, but I talked to our coaching staff, or whatever. They was like, just think of it as any normal game. Like, don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just go out there, play, let the game come to you. And that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, definitely. You were also named Player of the Year and made All Region. What do you think contributed most to about this standout season?
I would say my leadership skills. Like, yeah, I could score, I could defend. Like, that's any well-rounded basketball player. But I would say that my leadership and being able to like lead my team and be able to let the girls know, hey, you need to be in this spot, or no, we're running a play, we need to be in this spot. Just certain things like that I feel like made me stand out compared to a lot of the other players in our region. Just simply because they always thought, hey, it's just Jaliyah. No, I want to get my teammates involved. I want them to get better as well because next year I'm not going to be here. So I want them to be able to see, hey, Jaliyah was able to, step up. And that was my first year being on the team. So being able to lead them and they just letting me lead them themselves just meant a lot. So that's what I wanted to do for the team.
Yeah. What words of encouragement could you leave to other girls that's playing basketball about what it takes to get to that championship, what it takes to actually win it? What can you tell them so they can know what they need to do as they prepare going into school ball?
I would say it's gonna take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Like state is something that can be taken away from you at any moment. Like any day you could come as a team that you think that you can beat. Oh, hey, we've beat them before, and then when state comes around, boom, they're a whole different team. They're hitting shots you didn't think they could hit, playing defense you didn't think they could play. So just being prepared for it all. Don't take anyone or anything lightly. Like do everything with a purpose, play every game like it's your last, and ultimately just have fun with it, I would say.
Yeah. What was the toughest challenge you faced this season and how did you overcome it?
I would say all every team basically knew that I was the main person. So I would always have someone face guarding me, two people on me. So, things like that. It was challenging at the beginning, but I were doing it for a reason. And I didn't want that to discourage my team and say, oh, Jaliyah's out the equation. We can't do anything. So I knew that I had to step up and say, hey, if I'm not able to run the play, somebody else pick it up for me. Or just being able to get around the defenders, just things like that.
Yeah. What part of your game improved the most between your junior year and senior year, you think?
I would say my leadership skills for sure. Because my junior year, I would say I was a little bit more lax. Like I kind of just let the team do whatever the team kind of wanted to do, or just I would just play and not really lead my teammates to where they needed to be. But I feel like more my senior year, I was more vocal. I talked to my teammates more. I was even willing to like after practice help my teammates, talk to them even like when we were at lunch or at school. Like, hey, let's talk about this at practice where we was having an issue with, or let's talk to coach and see, hey, this will be a better position for you. Just things like that, I would say, really improved my game a lot, my leadership.
Yeah. And Curtis Baptist made history. What was the energy like in the locker room after the final game and around the school?
Oh my gosh, that locker room was so lit after the game. I remember after the game, we take your pictures with the trophy. The team take a picture. We do all that. I probably held that trophy until I left the stadium, and I actually wanted to take it home with me. Like I after it, I was like, I feel so bad that I didn't let anybody else like hold it after we took all the pictures on the court. But we made TikToks. We're just laughing, joking about the season. We did cry a little bit because we're thinking like, dang, our seniors leaving. So seeing the underclassmen like cry and stuff, it really, did something to me because I'm like, this is my last season. This was my last game. Like I don't have any more practices with y'all, no more games, no more game bus rides, none of that. So it was very lit, but also very sad at the same time.
Yeah, did y'all get y'all rings yet?
So our rings are here. We have our ceremony August 3rd. So I'm super excited to see what they look like
What
and
day that's
all
on?
that. A Sunday.
Is it early in the morning?
We haven't got a time yet.
Oh, let me know. I'll try to come down there and get some content. That'll be
Okay,
dope.
most definitely, yeah.
That'll be dope to see. I have to, plan for it's the weekend so that I had driving time. How far are
Mhm.
you from Atlanta?
About 2.5 hours with
Okay.
traffic.
Okay. Yeah. Who was the biggest influence on your basketball journey so far?
I would say my mom. My mom was like my ride or die. Like most people say that was my twin. That was my everything. Like my mom, like granted, my mom be like, hey, you could have did this better. And I'll be like, no, mom, I had to do this. Like we'll have our little basketball debates and basketball arguments. But at the end of the day, my my ride or die. That was my girl. Like whenever it would be times in the season where I just felt like I wasn't doing the best or I wasn't giving my all to the team, she'd be like, "Hey, you're leading a team. Like you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Like basketball, nobody can play a perfect game. So just being able to hear those encouraging words from her and her just uplifting me and also teaching me through my mistakes, it really helped a lot. Even throughout my whole career, like my mom is really my everything for basketball. Like,
Yeah.
yes, that's my
What,
girl.
what would you miss about playing high school basketball at Curtis?
Most people say they like games more than practices, but I love practice. Like just all the laughs that we had, our inside jokes. We're laughing. Our coach don't know what we laughing about, but we just got our inside jokes. Like, coach, you would understand. It's just a me and her thing. Like, I'm gonna miss the practices, my teammates, like just the energy before games, our practices where we just like, hey, we like really killing it, but we can also have fun at the same time. Like, I'm gonna miss that so much.
Yeah. And academically you was amazing in that as well. How did you continue to balance through a hard season, through a state playoff push, but you still maintained it in the classroom with the grades and all the accolades you got as far as for that? How did you maintain and keep that up?
Would say I've always been a well balanced student athlete. Grades are gonna come before basketball any day, anytime, because at the end of the day, the basketball gonna stop bouncing. So I gotta have something else to lean back on, fall on. And education is a big thing in my family. Like if you're not gonna go to college for basketball, you're gonna go to college for education. So that's exactly what I did. I was able to get the Hope Scholarship along with getting my ROTC scholarship. So I just knew that hey, basketball is not my world because I know a lot of student athletes they just think strictly on their sport like hey this is how I got to get out this basketball football whatever. No, I always knew like okay basketball is an avenue for me but I got to have something else. You never know, especially nowadays, like a lot of athletes are getting injured, so just having something else to fall back on when basketball like isn't really working out.
Yeah. And like you're headed to Kennesaw State, correct?
Yes sir.
Okay, and you got the Hope Scholarship and the ROTC scholarship. What inspired you to pursue the ROTC, and how did you go about getting the Hope Scholarship?
So my freshman year, I you can ask anybody. I always told myself I was like, I'm not gonna be a part of JRTC. Like that's not me. You know, I'm just gonna be the athlete, the cool kid. You know, until I had a friend during orientation for freshmen. She was like, join RTC. It's gonna be fun. You know, like we go on field trips. So I'm just thinking like I'm gonna just do it. Like it's nothing to it. So when I first joined, I was like, I don't know if this is for me. But once I was like into it, we got our uniforms. I learned so many different things. I learned how to tie knots. I was part of Raiders. Like doing all those activities really showed me like, hey, this isn't like for weird kids or this isn't just like something that's boring. Like you can actually learn a lot from it. And also a lot of my family members are part of the military as well. Like my mom, she medically retired from the army. My grandfather, he was in the army. My grandmother on my dad's side was in the Navy. So like the military has like been around me, but I just knew like I don't know if that route is for me, but it was always like a plan B for me. And just seeing like all the benefits of it and how it can help my career, I was like, hey, this is a perfect route for me.
Yeah. How are you preparing mentally and physically for the transition to college life and ROTC training?
Mentally, I'm just not trying to psych myself out about it. I know a lot of people say like, "Oh, I'm nervous," and I'm just like, "This is a new place. I get to meet new people, new opportunities, a great place to network and meet new people to help me later on." So I'm just thinking about it like that. Mentally, physically, still go to the gym, still work out. No, can't be a couch potato. So still trying to make sure I'm in the groove because I don't want nobody to say, "Hey, she stopped playing basketball. She's getting out of shape." No. No, these legs still gonna keep pushing, and these muscles still gonna keep growing. So just want to keep that going physically.
Yeah. What are you planning to major in at Kennesaw, and what are your long-term goals both on and off the court?
So I plan on majoring in nursing. I actually will start the nursing program in January. My long term goal, I want to be a pediatric nurse practitioner. I love kids. So I just knew like that was the perfect route for me. When my mom had my brother, that was a big part of me wanting to go into the pediatric side. I just feel like me and kids just get along so well, like especially like the little kids at Curtis Baptist, like when I used to walk around at the school and be in the hallways, we always just have our little talks and stuff. So I just knew like me and kids have a great relationship with each other. So I knew that was the perfect thing for me.
Yeah. Do you plan on to continue play basketball in some form while out there, whether it's intramural, whether it's shooting around, whether it's, just being in the gym or
Yes, I most definitely do. I made sure that my apartment complex had a nice little basketball court waiting on me. So I'm still gonna be out there shooting hoops. Well, if anybody in the Kennesaw area want to run them ones, let me know. Like, I'm still gonna be into it, even though I'm not playing on a college team. I still want to be around it. Still want to help young girls and really anybody really that wants any help or guidance. Like, I'm willing to help them in any shape or form.
yeah. How do you think your background as a team leader and athlete will help you succeed in the ROTC?
That's really ROTC is about, just forming leaders, being able to, provide for yourself, provide for others, be a leader for yourself and others. That's like the main goal of ROTC. So me already having that, I feel like I'm one step above a lot of people because I'm willing to, lead people in the right direction. And I'm also able to take criticism like, hey, you're slacking, you didn't do this right. Hey, okay, I got it. I'm gonna take a full accountability for it and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah. Um, how are you mentally getting ready for the transition? Like, are you thinking about what's gonna happen? Did people say college is like this? Do you got an idea? You got a feel? Are you nervous and anxious at the same time?
I feel like I'm more anxious. Like a lot of people have been asking me, like, you ready for college? You ready for classes? You ready for this? I'm like, yeah. Like, I love Augusta. I love my people, but I'm ready for a new environment. I'm ready to, meet new people. Like I said before, network. So I'm just super excited for it. I'm ready for class. I'm ready to step on campus and, do what I gotta do.
Yeah. What do you hope that your younger teammates remember most about playing with you and most people remember about you as a student athlete?
I would say my personality. A lot of people say that I have a warm old soul, a great person to be around, a great person to talk to. So yes, I want people to remember me as a basketball player, but I also want them to remember me as a person. Like, I don't want them to just think of Jaliyah being a basketball player. I want them to think about me being a great person, being able to help the youth, being able to, just helping any way I can for anyone and to do anything. So I would say that's that for sure. Like, my personality, from what I hear, is 10 out of 10, top tier.
When you think back on your high school career, what legacy do you hope you left behind at Curtis Baptist?
I hope I left a strong, positive one that, like, hey, she was able to, carry the team. She was able to get buckets. She was also able to facilitate. Like, I want the underclassmen to see everything that I helped them through and be able to help the other underclassmen that's coming in, because we got a couple of girls on the JV team that's coming up, and I just want them to be able to pour into them how I poured into them. So hopefully I taught them a lot, gave them a lot of life lessons, and was able to help them through the mistakes that I made when I was in their grade, and have a long lasting legacy at Curtis Baptist.
Yeah. What motivates you on the days when you get tired, whether it's school, training, or life? Like, how do you push? How do you endure? How do you get through?
I say my career. I say at the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do to become the best nurse I can be and help all the little kids out here that are hurt or sick. So I just think about them like, hey, I want to be a nurse. I gotta help them, and I just think about that all the time. Like, you gotta focus, you gotta lock in, because if you don't lock in, you're gonna fall off, and then you're gonna have to take another route that you probably really don't want to take. So just thinking about that, my end goal, being a nurse and helping lots of kids.
Yeah. What was your favorite post game meal when you were playing?
I would say favorite post game meal. I would say it gotta be pizza or burger. Those my top two right there. I love me some good pizza or a burger for sure. Made me feel like all my hard work was worth it.
Yeah. What's the most hype song on your pregame playlist?
Most hype song? I don't know. I be kind of chill.
Okay, well, what's the top
I like
song?
a chill. I would say any like old Drake. Like I would say Jaded or Finesse. I mess with Party Next Door, little Brent Fayez, Too Fast. You know, I'm a chill hooper. Like, yeah, we get lit sometimes, but like I need that chill music to get my mind right before the game.
Yeah. One word that describes your senior year.
Unbelievable. For sure. Cause I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning of our season, we were a couple of people, we had three players leave, and we didn't even think that we were gonna have enough to even have a basketball season.
Uh,
And talking to my coach, he was like, "Hey, we're gonna make it work. I'm gonna find some pieces." So I really just like left it up to him and God. I was talking to God. I was like, "Hey, like if you want me to stay on this team, you gonna tell me to stay on this team. If you feel like this not the right team for me, I'm gonna go." And God kept telling me like, "Hey, this the right team for you. Just stick it out." And that's what I did. And then kept pushing with the people that I had, and then we won the state championship.
wow. And one thing I love about you, even continuously, how you talk about your faith, how you talk about God, how important is it for you to stay close to Him as you go to this new transition in college and don't drift away and even help others bring them closer to you, to God?
I feel like because God really has done everything for me. Like without God, I would be nothing. I wouldn't have all the accolades. I wouldn't have the state championship. I wouldn't have the support system that I have. So without him, I'm literally nothing. So I remember that at the end of the day, like, hey, you didn't do that. God did that. God made a path for you to be able to do that. And I want to share that with other people in college because I know a lot of kids, they drift away from it because in college they tell you, hey, God is not this, or God isn't real, or God didn't help you do that. You did it on your own. Like, no, at the end of the day, God is who woke me up this morning. God is the one who was able to allow me to have food on the table and clothes on my back. So without him, it's like none of this would be possible. And I want to share that to other people because none of the good things that we have in life would be possible without him. Like, we don't control or have the control over a lot of things like he does. So we have to remember that. And to get closer to him, like it's going to be hard for a lot of people. Like a lot of people, they don't like to read the Bible because they think it's so long, it's boring. But when you read it and actually grasp the concepts that are coming out of it, you'll understand like it's a deeper meaning to what's actually in it. So especially with me going to a private school, that really helped a lot in our Bible classes. I was able to like do a lot of research on the Bible and just be able to get a deeper concept because yes, before I even came to my Christian schools, I was a Christian, was firm in my belief, but being able to go to a school where it's like accepted and that you're able to, do research on it, like it really like opened my mind up to how much God like does for us on a daily basis that we don't even think about. So
Yeah,
that's
amen.
that's how important he is in my life, and nobody can tell me otherwise.
Yeah, did you have that go-to scripture when things get tough, or even before you play that you think about, say, or look at?
I was my so in the beginning of the season, my coach's wife, she made me like a whole little page of like scriptures and inspirational quotes to read and look at. And it was a lot of them that was like in John and Psalms. I can't think of them on the top of my head right now, but I
Yeah,
know those were the two chapters that a lot of the scriptures that she put in there like really moved me and was able to like keep me in a positive headspace for sure.
yeah, definitely. That's good. If you could play one-on-one with any WNBA player, who would it be and why?
Any WNBA player? I would say I know I'm a little short, but Asia Wilson for sure. I know I might get my layup packed a little bit, but I'm gonna eat it because I don't know. I've loved Asia Wilson ever since I was little. Like when I was in recreation, hearing about her in high school and college and stuff, like she really like touched me. And when I was little, I just knew like I was gonna get tall like her. We was gonna be in the same position. You know, God didn't grant me the height, but I was like, you know what, that's still my girl. Like at heart, I tell people all the time, like my heart, I'm a post player, but I gotta be a guard. But it's okay.
What's that go-to sneaker on and off the court?
Go to sneaker on and off. I say on the court, it's hard because I hate my go-to sneaker used to be Kyrie's. Like I used to love me down some Kyrie's, but he's not with Nike no more. So I was really like with the Kobe's. So I would say my current is some Kobe's. Back in the day it was my Kyrie's.
Okay.
Off the court, I would say it has to be Jordan ones or my Vomero Nikes. I love me some Vomeros. Those some good comfy shoes right there.
What colorway is the Jordan ones?
I got the Lost and Founds. Um, Let me think. I got this blue with like gray and white pair, and some a couple of. I really could talk about days with shoes now. That's my thing.
Your shoe game
Everybody
fit?
has, yeah. It's some heat in there. It's some heat.
Yeah. What's something people will be surprised to know about you?
Mm, Surprised to know about me. Let me think. I feel like I'm a simple person.
What hidden talent do you got?
Hidden talent. Mm, I can skate. I can skate.
Okay.
Yeah, I mess with roller skating. I just asked
Okay.
my mom the other day. I need to get me some personalized skates. I'm tired of using skate land skates. I need my own.
Okay. Last set of questions before we go. Either pick one or the other, this or that. A layup or a three-pointer.
A layup,
Practice or game day.
practice,
Home crowd or away win.
away win,
High socks or no show socks.
high socks. I'm sorry, if you wear no show socks, I'm automatically assume you're not a real hooper. No real hooper wear no show socks. And it's a lot of times this season that I played against girls that had no show socks, and I was like, yeah, I'm not. She's a cone. I'm not worried about her. Look, Hezzy go. Like, I already knew that was nobody I needed to be worried about right there.
Yeah. Film study or extra reps in the gym.
Film study,
What was that go-to recovery? Ice bath or hot tub?
ice bath. Most people hate ice baths, but I love ice baths. Like, me and ice baths, twins.
Defense or offense?
Defense,
Fast break or half court set?
fast break,
Buzzer beater, shot, or a game winning block?
game winning block,
Texting or FaceTime?
FaceTime.
The last movie or series that you binge watched or you watched?
The last series, Love Island. Love Island. Oh my gosh, Love Island had so many plot twists.
Yeah,
I don't know, but Love Island for sure. Love Island had me stuck. I was every day 8:30
yeah,
ready.
definitely. Before we get out here, can you give some words of encouragement to the youth?
I would say to the youth, yes, basketball is cool, but having A's and B's is way cooler, guys. A's if you can, because me personally, I'm an all A's type of girl. But just don't rely on basketball. At the end of the day, it's only but so many people that go into the NBA and so many people that are able to go into the WNBA, especially now with a lot of them getting waived. So take your education seriously. Like, it's okay to be up late studying. It's okay to, be up late doing homework. But at the end of the day, education is going to last you a lot longer than your athletic abilities for sure.
Yes, definitely. That was amazing. We thank you. We're spotlighting you, Jaliyah. May God continue to bless you. May He give you
Thank you.
strength, courage, peace. God is not giving you a spirit of fear, but of love, joy, peace, and a sound mind. So as you go to the next level at Kennesaw, may God give you favor in your transition in college and school, in the nursing program, at the ROTC. No weapon formed up against you shall have the ability to prosper. Know that you are more than a conqueror, and continue to walk in courage and walk in faith and win souls for the kingdom.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Yup, yup. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Jaliyah Taylor.
All right.
Thank you.